Welcome to part 2, everybody. Um, for this one, we will be covering numbers 15 to 11. So, let's begin. Number 15, Digimon Tamers. Okay, I know Digimon Tamers is a kid's show, but the anime is really good. At least in my opinion. This is definitely, in my opinion, the best of the Digimon seasons. One is nostalgic for me. It was one of the very first anime I ever watched. And season 2, I would more admit, is a guilty pleasure. I like it, but not all of it. Tamers, on the other hand, I really like. It's dark, and I like dark anime. And it's fairly good. Good character development, good animation, just overall, it's a good story, and I highly recommend it. Moving on. Number 14. Sword Art Online. Okay. Before anyone says it, yes, I do think this is overrated. Yes, the second half is terrible. But you know what? The first half alone made this anime for me. To be honest here, this is one anime I would recommend to people that really like video games. Especially since this one handles some of the stuff very well, like the death aspect. I think it's bestly handled in episode 3, mind you, but hey, that's for better or for worse. I think the best part for me definitely was the action scenes. If SAO can be praised for one thing and one thing alone, it's the action scenes. Heck, even the second half at least did those right. Albeit it's confusing plot and some of the character problems, but hey, what you gonna do? It's not perfect. But it is my number 14. Number 13. Persona 4 the Animation. Now, the Persona series is one that, I'll be honest, I'm getting more and more familiar with. It is one from the Shin Megami Tensei franchise, and I really enjoy it. Persona 4 the Animation was my introduction into Persona 4, though the series itself was introduced for Persona 3, and it has its own anime movie at the moment, but that's for another time. This is Persona 4 the Animation. And I'll be very honest here, I really liked it. It had reminders to me from Persona 3, and it had reminders of why I love that. Other than that, I can't really say too much about it without getting into too many spoilers, but that's about all I needed to say anyways. So, on to the next one. Number 12. Amagami SS and Amagami SS Plus. Now, for this one, I was actually a recommendation anime that was recommended to me by a YouTuber by the name of Random Reaper. Thank you very much for recommending this. I really enjoyed it. Now, what I really enjoyed about it was really the characters and some of the love interests. They were really nice, really well developed, and for 4 episodes focused of each of them, that's pretty impressive. I think a good majority of them are pretty well developed. Okay, some more than others. But I can't say that this is my favorite anime because I don't like the main character. And the last 2 episodes of Season 1 and the first 4 of Season 2 really grind on me and just I felt they were unneeded and unnecessary. So I really can't praise the anime too much for that. But for everything else, I think it was an okay anime. Moving on. Number 11. The legendary Cowboy Bebop. Yes, it is that Cowboy Bebop. To be very fair here, and this is my opinion, I think Cowboy Bebop at times is more overrated than Sword Art Online. At least with Sword Art Online, there are people acknowledging that it's bad. Cowboy Bebop is never acknowledged the problems it has, which are the first 4 episodes, and I'm going to argue some of the characters I don't really care for. Other than that, though, I can't deny I really like Cowboy Bebop. And a lot of the stuff it does well. The animation, the story, and when the characters are done right, they're done really right. Cowboy Bebop is considered a masterpiece for a reason. But one of the things I must mention is I respect Cowboy Bebop more than I like it. This is because it helped create many than 2 anime later down the list. But other than that, for me, it's a really enjoyable anime and a definite must-see.